2K Sports Edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Curry can't get it to go. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. Thompson finds Şengün. Back to Thompson. And he gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Podziemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Santos. 5 on the clock. The tray. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Out to the right wing. Thompson against Curry. And Thompson kicks to KD. From past the arc. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Over Eason. And Podziemski now top of the key. Green with a screen on Eason. Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Steps back and fires. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Şengün.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And as you can see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
Well, his determination really helps this team, and it is a luxury to have a point guard who can rebound the basketball like this.
Houston leading by 7. Outside, KD. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Podziemski. Tries the spin move. It's Curry outside. Rockets with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
This has been that rare night where they got pretty much anything they wanted offensively.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Durant. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Good on both. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Now here's Curry. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Moody, a 3-ball, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line, it's Curry.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Pass to Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. For 3, Durant. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Podziemski. And here is Green. Pass to Curry from deep. And the Warriors, another 3.
And that's the competitive fire Steph Curry plays with. You just knew he was going to have an answer there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's check out some stats for Thompson. The past month has been surreal. 10th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Here's Green. Still scoreless. Now Podziemski. Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Over Moody. Here's Şengün. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Here's Eason. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 9. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 12.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Santos. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. Curry with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Capella, the pass to Thompson. KD drives in. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry with it. He's got 12. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
KD looking around. With the drive. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
On its way from Curry for 2. Offline from the top of the key.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
It's stolen by Capella. They push it up 4 on 3. Thompson finds Durant. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got 20.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Here's Capella after the Warriors pick up 3. Pass to KD. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Santos. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now here's Curry. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. 5 on the floor. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Clint Capella. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Okogie subbed in for Amen Thompson. Here's Okogie, covered by Hield. And it's Durant missing. Warriors trail by 18. Hield kicks to Melton. Pass to Horford. Over Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Horford. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 18. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
And you know, when I watched that game back, I thought they actually did play well. The other team just played better.
Great open look there.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 26 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Hield is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Horford. Then it's Quentin Post and Richard. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Back to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Okogie misses. Warriors trail by 18. To the middle. It's tipped. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for the Warriors. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Okogie, the pass to Tate. Here's Şengün. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Love that intensity from Şengün inside, basically overpowering the coverage.
Pass to Post. Here's Melton. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 20. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up As a 19-year-old in Turkey, pretty clear he should have gone higher.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In third, the Warriors.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Curry passes to Santos. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the inside, here's Finney-Smith. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now here's Hield. He's got 6. Outside Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Curry. Averaging about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Şengün. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Thompson for the triple. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Moody. Hield outside. Pass to Curry. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Right side Durant. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now, here's Şengün. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Really tough to win in this league when your starters get into foul trouble like that. I thought it was the difference.
Yeah, bucket by bucket, the legend of Steph Curry continues to grow.
To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And then for Houston, Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. Free throw, no good for Şengün. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
What it's all about.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the Warriors pick up three. The three from KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Podziemski. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Smith's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Green. Outside, Curry. From outside, off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Houston moving it around. Thompson passes to KD. Launches from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Here's Santos. His last outing, 16 points for him. Green with a screen on Eason. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets leading by 22. Outside, KD. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 35.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Over Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. So he gets them both.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Here's Eason. A 17-point game for him in the win against Dallas. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Durant. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. Pass to Moody. And here is Curry. Now Pajemski. Green with a screen on Eason. And stolen by Eason. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And then Durant with the dunk.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
Pass to Santos. Now here's Moody. Drills it from outside. Moody's got 6 points.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside, KD. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors trail by 21. Outside for Curry. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Warriors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Over Thompson. Curry can't get it to go. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. They grabbed their own miss, and that one is good. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Outside, Green. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Santos. It's stolen by Smith. Eason with it. Now Green defending. In the corner, Şengün with it. Smith outside. Durant in the corner. And it's good for 2. Durant's got 39.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Curry against Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Basket good. KD's got 41.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Curry. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
We see this night in and night out. Durant is a machine, elite scorer from all levels, and he doesn't wear down.
Yeah, you just keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them and feeding them, and serve me a plate up too, but you keep feeding them and feeding them.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Taking a look at the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Curry. Down low. Green inside. Şengün's there. On its way from Curry for 2. Şengün with the rebound. The Rocket shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Outside Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And KD drops them both. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now here's Curry, 25 points in the game. Green, the screen. He gets that one. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Durant after the miss from Stephen Curry. And good that time.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 5. Curry on the wing. Pulls up on the wing, and he nails the jumper. Curry's got 27.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Thompson finds KD. From 13, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Inside, Curry passes to Green. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Smith.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here is Curry. 27 points for him. Spins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Now Durant. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. It's not going to go for him. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Curry deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 16th rebound on the night. Durant in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Santos. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Here's Santos. Hasn't made one yet. Good on the triple.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Şengün finds KD. And finished off by KD.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 10 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Podziemski with it. 5 points in the game. Man, showing some terrific range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Outside, KD. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Up top, Durant. The putback. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Green outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, he's a below-average shooter from distance, but when Green is connecting from out there, it really opens up the offense.
Now here's Durant. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Curry. Now here's Moody. 6 points for him. And here is Curry. Pass to Santos. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Durant attacking, and then Durant with the dunk.
And with that remarkable wingspan, coupled with the leaping ability, Durant does major damage on those drives.
Now, here's Moody. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Back to Curry, launches a 3, connects from three-point range. Curry's got 38 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Down low, outside for KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
This is Durant's competitive fire coming out to play. He couldn't let that last 3 go unanswered.
Here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Moody. Curry outside, And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, KD. It's Şengün, top of the key. Smith sets the pick for Durant. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry passes to Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Podziemski, no good from outside.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Durant kicks to Şengün. Durant the pass to Şengün. The fader. And Santos pulls it down. Green dishes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Green. Now Curry. There's the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Alperen Şengün. Now Capella, still yet to score. They set the pick. Here's Shepherd. That three off the mark. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Post up top. Capella covering. 6 to shoot. Horford kicks to Hield. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hield's got 9 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Tate. Pass to Shepherd. Tries the spin move. And finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
They kick out to Hield. Lets it go with a three. He's off on that one. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Horford is out there with Quinton Post and Richard. That's the Warriors' 5. To the inside, they kick out to Hield. Pass to Post. Horford with it, outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Richard, Tate covering. And here is Hield. Back to Post. Drills the three-pointer. Post has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to Tate. Picked by Finney-Smith. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Post with it. Capella covering. Now here's Hield. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Pass to Shepard. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Great tee that time from Curry. Here's Hield. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Horford kicks to Curry. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Up top, Finney-Smith. Now Shepard uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Pass to Post. Horford with it. Working on Finney-Smith. Horford's shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Shepard, guarded by Curry. Pass to Okogie. Over Hield. Okogie misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Now here's Curry. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And here is Tate, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. Right wing. Screen by Capella. Okogie misses.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Curry finds Post. Here's Hield. Rebound by Okogie. Houston leading by 23. Finney-Smith passes to Tate. Driving inside to the wing right side. Pass to Shepard. Yep, that one goes. Shepard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors.
Warriors call a timeout.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Green. Curry on the wing. Tate covering. And it's blocked. Shepard with the ball. He's against Green. Tate the pass to Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 6.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Shepard the pass to Capella. And here is Tate. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shepard's got 9 points here in the second half.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Shepard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Capella kicks to Tate. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Moses Moody.
Clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
That free throw missing. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that 3-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Now here's Curry. Back to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Okogie. Fires for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. They could use a bucket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, there's no debate that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, but I also think he deserves to be in the conversation when you talk about the greatest ball handlers this league has seen.
And he makes the first. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Stephen Curry hits them both. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Capella, the pass to Shepard. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. Here's Okogie. The Rockets with another miss.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Now Moody takes the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Capella. Good on the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Outside Green. Now Podziemski. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Tate, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. That one falls. 8 points for Moses Moody.
It's a great find by Curry. He's never given enough credit when it comes to his passing.
Here's Shepard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Tate. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Podziemski on the wing. Takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Finney-Smith. The Rockets again can't hit.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And he can't get the first one. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Good on the second free throw.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Capella, the pass to Shepard. And here is Tate. Shepard with the ball. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. No good that time. Capella against Green. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie